to finish the chapter. Sorry about that. Kind of shut off in the middle of there. Then suddenly behind me I heard a familiar flapping shake, and there he was, dripping wet and limping a little, but safe. "Rover!" cried Lavina. Wet as he was, we gathered him into our arms as his tail beat joyfully against the muddy earth. We stood on the river bank, watching while the other wagons crossed one by one. It took several hours, but all of them made it safely. After that, each family was busy setting up their wagons again, sorting out belongings, and repacking them, drying out all of the clothing and bedding and sacks of food that had gotten damp in the crossing. It was not until late that evening, when our family was gathered around the campfire, that I thought again of Daisy. I remembered the rough, soft feel of her tongue licking my fingers, making me want to laugh and squirm at the same time. I remembered the way she used to look at me with her moist, dark brown saucer eyes when she came to be petted. My own eyes filled up with tears. Father had been reading to us from the Bible. He stopped in the middle of a verse and looked across at me. "It could have been much worse, you know, Mary Ellen," he said quietly. "We must be thankful that all of our people and their wagons and teams made it safely across." Thinking about it, I knew he was right. What if it had been Buck or Ben who had been lost? Or Mr. Grant? Or John? Or Father? A long shiver ran down my backbone as the unimaginable thought. But tears ran down my cheeks anyway. I cried for my pet calf, whom I would not see or touch ever again. And I was crying for other things too. Our warm, wonderful barn, and our house, and every little tree and piece of earth that I had known, and Grandma. Everything back at home that was lost to me now. Because it was certain now that we were not going back. We had crossed the river, and we had